Alright guys, we're in the richest country in the world, Monaco. So as we explore the top spots in this town, you'll notice the opulence, as almost half its residents are millionaires. You see, Monaco is a tax haven, so hotels and real estate prices are eye-watering, but we'll explain why and where to stay.
The border of Monaco with France is just in front of that building.
We'll be checking out the dining scene.
Ooh, thank you.
The casino where James Bond was filmed.
Vodka martini. Shaken, not stirred.
John just got told that he might not be able to go inside because he's wearing shorts.
As for the streets, they're next level, because every day feels like you're on a Formula One track here in Monaco. And stay with us until the very end for a special chat. What's been your favourite city of the trip so far?
This bit right now.
Before we set sail to our next destination along the French Riviera. But first, let me tell you why we're catching a bus into Monaco.
We're running to the bus. It arrives in 3 minutes. And someone took too long to get ready.
What do we think?
Is it me? John?
You see, most tourists don't stay in Monaco itself because accommodation is just nuts.
How are we going to get down? The bus stops over there.
If you're new here, for background, John, myself and our friend Kelly are actually staying on board a boat. It's pretty unique. We just sailed here from Italy and we're using the boat as a base. So over the next few weeks, we'll be exploring all the towns along the French Riviera on foot, by train and by sea, traveling from east to west. So you can go and check out our other videos for tips if you're inspired by some of the towns that we'll be visiting. We'll also have a heap of episodes showing our sailing adventures here in France, and you can go back and check out our other episodes from Spain and Italy too. By the way, don't stress if you don't have a boat. All the towns are connected by public transport, hence why we're on the bus today.
On the minibus.
On the minibus.
Because accommodation is so expensive in Monaco, people tend to stay in nearby French towns. For example, Menton, where our boat is positioned, is just a 20-minute drive away, and accommodation here is a fraction of the cost. But we're catching the bus.
It's a 37-minute bus ride, 29 stops.
Now we're approaching Monaco, so let's bring up a map quickly. We're getting off the bus here, and then we'll make our way into town, where we have a very special reservation at a beachfront restaurant. And for orientation, this is where the F1 track is, the biggest marina with the most insane super yachts is here, and the famous casino is up here. So we'll take you there real soon. Just note that once you cross the border into Monaco, not all phone networks work.
I'm freaking out because we just realised that Vodafone doesn't work here, only Orange, the SIM card does, and we are now in a black hole. We don't know what time the last bus is, and none of us have internet.
Kristina's panicking. Oh, I have internet. But I don't have battery.
13% to make it through the night. The first thing we realise about Monaco is that the terraces are like a maze.
John says that this is the way to Monte Carlo.
That's a school to the left. We're in suburbia.
The border of Monaco with France is just in front of that building.
Oh.
We're gonna walk across the border.
We did get lost a few times, admittedly.
I think that's where we're supposed to be. There should be a path there. I think that's what's going on.
Monaco is actually pretty tiny though. It covers just 2.1 square kilometres, making it the second smallest country in the world after the Vatican City. The population is just shy of 40,000 people, but perhaps the most intriguing fact is that more than 50% of residents are millionaires, making it the richest country on the planet. And that's because Monaco is a tax haven for the wealthy, who pay zero capital gains and zero income tax. But to become a resident, to get a visa, you must have a minimum of 500,000 euros in the bank, and you have to rent or own a property. So how much are we talking?
It's 12,500 euro a month for rent. Yeah. 230,000 euro a month. 10 mil for this bad boy. Look at that. I mean, it's got 10 car parks.
All right, let's take you dining, but wherever you book, make a reservation well in advance.
Wow.
I think we booked interior though. That's all they had
Oh, really?
until like 9 o'clock tonight.
We're heading to an Italian restaurant called Giacomo. It's on Lavotu Beach, which is lined with incredible beach clubs and bars. But Giacomo was fairly priced and highly rated. So here we are.
Wild.
What do you think of the bar? Have you seen the bar?
It is unreal.
It had a huge range of drinks and cocktails. John ordered the Moment of Truffle pizza, which had ricotta cream and pan-fried mushrooms. It was about €25.
Ooh, thank you.
and Kelly and I went with the pasta. It was hard to choose which dish we liked best.
Do you like it?
Yeah, that's really good.
And in fact, it wasn't the food that was the highlight.
I'm surrounded by truffle. Your shirt's truffle.
It was the bathroom.
Okay, this is the craziest bathroom I've ever been into.
And on that note, we're going for a walk along the Esplanade and towards all the super yachts.
A number of you have asked, what is the biggest boat, private, in this harbour? It is Lawrence Stroll's Faith. 96 metres long, worth more than $200 million.
This is NFL star Tom Brady's, and tennis player Rafael Nadal owns this power cat. Now, I want to rock out this episode with a quiz. How many super yachts do you think are in Monaco? I'll draw the winner next week. The person with the closest answer will get access into our private patron Facebook group for 6 months. So being a patron means you'll get a set of our Google pins from our entire Europe trip and a heap of other perks. So comment below for your chance to win, or join us on Patreon for access immediately. Now, on our way to the famous Monaco casino, we start to notice all these supercars. I mean, even the taxis are luxe. And then we walk past one dealership after the other.
It's the paradise, boys. Ferrari for €350,000 or yacht for €350,000? Yacht. Yeah, me too.
Now, I want to give you a really good feel of the place. So as we walk to the casino, this is what an average intersection looks like.
That's a Ferrari, that's a Rolls Royce, that's a Lamborghini just up there. I want to get right over. A Bentley, Mercedes. It's wild. This one's our car. So yeah, this is obviously the Formula One track that we're walking along right now.
With the country taking up just 2.1 square kilometres, the Monaco Formula One racetrack is built within the heart of the city streets.
Monaco Grand Prix.
The most challenging racetrack on the calendar.
It's like the whole country stops for the weekend, and this year was its 70th anniversary.
Monaco is a narrow and technical track.
Okay, so let's go check out the casino, which is a landmark in itself. It is one of the most famous casinos in the entire world.
We are off to the casino, and this building is so beautiful. What do you reckon? Everything's like marble, never-ending staircase.
It was opened by Monaco's Prince Charles III more than 160 years ago, and it was actually this casino that transformed the city from a struggling town into a really thriving tourist destination.
Have I told everyone that I'm going to be putting some on number 4 tonight? I think I have.
Don't gamble.
Believe it or not though, Monaco's citizens can't step foot in here. They're not allowed to gamble. The laws were put in place so that residents are protected from the potential harms of gambling.
This is unbelievable.
The Seaver cars parked.
Holy guacamole. This is like nothing else I have seen before. This is royalty. This is like a palace. Look at the lights. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to go inside. John just got told that he might not be able to go inside because he's wearing shorts.
They didn't say I might not be able to go inside, they said I would not be able to go inside.
Should we try?
I just saw a dude go in shorts.
Can we try? Let's go. Let's give it a crack.
Turns out at the doors we weren't asked for ID, so anyone could go into the atrium, shorts or not. Well, you have to be wearing some kind of clothing.
How are you? How are you? This is amazing.
But then there's a second round of security.
They let you in.
Not in yet.
Oh really? We are in. This is it.
Despite it being summer, he wasn't let in, along with all these other blokes, and there are no shops nearby, so John told us to go on without him. What a gentleman. He waited outside while Kel and I purchased 2 tickets, and they were around €20 each, which we could then use as credit.
It's so beautiful.
We spent our credit on a cocktail, and you're not allowed to film inside. But this is a scene from James Bond in which this casino featured, so you can get a little glimpse of what we experienced. Now, after half an hour, Kel and I found John outside, and we all decided to go for a little walk down to the marina to check out all the beautiful super yachts. We actually ended up getting chatty with a local who gave us an insight into residency and tax here in Monaco. So John and I are going to spill the beans, and we're going to share with you how that conversation went back at a beach club in Menton where our boat is positioned.
We're going to talk about this. This is a whole thing.
This is the whole thing.
people from outside the country want to buy in because it's tax-free.
Not tax advice.
Not tax advice.
But you buy a place in Monaco, you can say you live there, and then you know in your own country
So the prices are all inflated because all these rich people around the world
are buying in there to avoid paying taxes.
Yeah.
And then that makes it prohibitively expensive for the locals. So as a taxi driver, there's no way he'd be able to afford it. But the government actually subsidises it. We're only like maybe 15-minute drive from Monaco, and the property prices here are
a tenth of the price.
A tenth, not even, probably cheaper. And you know, there's a train there, so I'd be living here. And the only other way to get residency there. The only other way to get residency there
is through marriage.
And you've got to be married for a minimum of 20 years.
Yes.
So you can't just marry, get the thing, and then divorce.
Because people are getting married and then divorcing after a year or two.
Which happens all over the world
for
citizenship, but this is different.
But there's actually a third way. There's one last way you can get citizenship.
You can ask the prince.
You can ask the
nicely. Prince. But you only get it if you're really well connected. So
yeah.
Anyway.
Money talks in Monaco.
Nice place. Full of super yachts though. Supercars. All right.
Now we're going to get ready to hoist the sails because the town of Nice, which is a little further along the coast, awaits. But before we head off, we're really wanting to soak up the last of Menton with dinner on the bow at sunset.
Hey, good timing. The sun just came up.
Oh wow. Oh my guys, this is too good. Guys, this is so romantic.
The three of us.
This is Operation Don't Spill Wine on the Cushions.
What's been your favourite city of the trip so far?
This bit, right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? This is your favourite place?
Yeah, this is Bonifacio. How crazy is that? The cliff is like inverted.
Cal, what's been your favourite place?
Okay, some...
That island.
Oh, the natural one that we did the hike on? I thought she was talking about Cabrera.
He's a ranger.
But Kelly was talking about Tavalara, which is this island you can see behind us in this shot.
That like weird island.
Creepy island.
Oh, the weird creepy island.
Are you serious?
It was something weird about it, hey.
I just like the experience to that because it was very interesting to me.
Oh my gosh. Guys.
Oh, cheers everyone.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Glasses.
Not too bad.
Smells good too.
I think that island and Bonifacio.
Yeah,
Bonifacio.
Bonifacio is also one of mine too.
Yeah, Bonifacio was good.
But Palma as well, I think.
Palma was amazing.
Running
down the streets and then...
That was so fun.
Yeah.
Kel and I just keep on stopping to take photos. Every street is like magic. You turn down every corner. That made it.
Wow, this is so cool. We need music.
I think it's fair to say that dinner and the wine was a winner, and we found ourselves just soaking up every single last second of this sunset. And to think Monaco is just a stone's throw away, this has been the perfect base for us. If you missed our last episode in Menton, I'll link it below, but what a way to kick off our French Riviera trip. We are showered. Look at this setup. I initiated the HDMI.
Unfortunately, it also has a...
Look at us with our desserts.
Subscribe so our videos appear on your homepage if you want to follow our trip along the French Riviera. For all our pins and extra content, you can join us over on Patreon. Otherwise, you might like to check out this episode.